This time we'll do something for real. I visited the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there is any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. She's dying. The key to dispelling the Minister's doubts is now in bed, coughing. And I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate. I want to say this was the puzzle that might have given me the most trouble when I first played this game. Which doesn't mean much, because I had a lot of trouble with the van. With Chicken. I don't even remember what the right order for that is anymore. My darling angel, oh, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing, did you leave your nice warm bed to go out into the night to play? A daughter after my own heart, but I must confess I didn't even notice you were gone. What a great mother. I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. I like how it shined, so I knew what it was. He said he wanted a new lighter. Well, that's no reason to go out this late at night. But my fever finally went down. I could barely move before that. But look what it brought you. Your fever is worse now than ever. Here's to the feverish passion of my darling angel. Mama? Yes, darling. Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight. Not tonight, Amelia. Emily. Why do I keep wanting to say Amelia? I hate you. It's really funny, too, because it's just Camilla, but when I say it wrong, obviously. Makes sense for getting the names mixed up. Looks like this little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. And there's another lucky development, too. Emily wants to call her father. Now if I can just make use of that feeling somehow, that would surely bring the Justice Minister around. Lighter. Light the lighter. Well, I can't go anywhere but here, so blaze it up. I'm sure this will work very easily. The phone! Oh, now she pays attention. Emily, I told you you couldn't call him tonight. Why not? Listen to me, Emily. Your father's about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider. What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know. All you do is write weird novels. They are weird. Oh, no. Oh, I thought she was gonna beat her. What do you mean, weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry, you really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? She can never reach that now. I hate you! There. I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous, like calling your father. I hate you! I can hear you, you know. Yeah, I think that's why she said it. Well, that didn't work. Phew, what a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are, but I do know I have to do something about this lady so Emily can call. Alright, now we can start playing the game. Bam! What is she doing? Oh, she's just dying over there. All of this was not workable before. Waste. I can turn this valve. I can turn a latch. Can't do anything with the dictionary because I don't know how to read. Alright, what does valve do? Okay, I'm sure that spark is good. Release the rat! Go! Too weak. Swing harder. Burn the rat's tail. I'd better not put out the lamp right now. It will only pour oil on the flames of anger in this lady's heart. I want to give Emily a chance to use the telephone. I have to think of a way to keep her mother out of the way. Okay, the rat is not doing anything. What does the chime do? Oh, it's rat o'clock. Well, having a good time, are we, little rodent? That's not the reaction I would have if I saw a rat on a... Oh! Did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend? What a woman. She's able to light a match with her ass and just beat that rat into submission. She's more powerful than I thought. Looks like she tipped the wall candelabra to one side, too. The angle of those candles. I get the feeling I've seen something very similar to that quite recently. Yep. Alright, rat. Die. This rat. Now I can reverse time. Oh heavens, a blackout at a critical time like this? Of course, dim light suits my story of love very well, but... I myself am not very fond of the dark. This chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you. Oh, she did it! Again, what a woman. Putting the match out in your, vintage seems like a poor idea, though. Yo, is that rat okay? Oh, what a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight. Clandestine, I don't know. He's not dead, but he will be... Oh, this tail. I don't exactly know how this situation came about, but I think I owe the rat an apology. The rat seems to be unconscious, but now that the room has changed into this, maybe I can use it somehow. Burn brighter. Beautiful. That did nothing. What a naughty chandelier. Yeah, crank it good. Oh! Such insolence. Again, what a woman. One more time. God, what a dodge. And she didn't even spill her drink. What did you have to say, Cecil? That's twice she managed to dodge like that. Who knew she was a dodging champion? I'm starting to get annoyed. Let me try that again. I'll get her this time. I like do it 3 times. What if I burn bright and then do it? Is it insolence or insulation? Whatever, I'll look it up tomorrow. That was close. I guess she doesn't care about the dictionary. I can't move right now. I don't think I can do the light. I will try multiple times. Now. Oh, I think that was specifically why I struggled with this area. Emily, help me! Mom! I can get the phone now! I'm sorry, Mom, I'm too dizzy, I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now. Ha 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 ha! Here's to the weakness of my darling angel. I burn it brighter. The chandelier is on there tighter than her wedding band. She won't be able to escape on her own. Kill her! I think specifically I struggled with this section because I didn't get the timing on the chandelier, so I assumed that wasn't the solution. I'm glad Sissel told me to try one more time. I don't even know what my goal is. I can put this out. I recall the novelist said she didn't like the dark. I don't want her thrashing around any more than she is already. Better not put out this lamp right now. Yeah. If I had to guess, my solution would be to lift her. If I want to look around. What? What is going on here? Emily, look! Do you see this? Help me, please! She's dead! Sorry, I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning, so I guess it'll just have to stay up there spinning too. That sounds like revenge. Looks like this lady won't be going anywhere for a while. Not a little girl can call her father. If she can reach the phone. The only trouble is she can't reach it. I guess I'll just have to deliver it to her. Oh, that's right. The angle of those candles. I saw something very similar just recently, didn't I? But how do I burn it? Burn brighter. She loves it. Yeah, swing around. Oh, the rat! He's alive! He's okay! What a situation we find ourselves in. Now I really owe that poor rat an apology, but this might be a really good chance for me too. I have to get that phone to Emily. Swing your rat from side to side. I'm surprised he's still alive. What a situation. Mama. What in the world is going on here? She'll never escape. She'll die up there. Oh, she's calmed down. Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? I'll only be a minute. Don't you dare, Emily. I won't have it. Get me down. I'm on the phone now. At least the rat's fire went out. Hello, Papa? He's gonna have a heart attack. Emily, is that you? Of course it is, silly. What did you think? But I heard they said you were... No, never mind. It's nothing. Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa. Birthday? Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it? I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to me and old Mama. Oh, your mean old Mama. I mean your mother. What is she up to right now? Well, she's certainly up all right. He doesn't get the reference. He wasn't here. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment. He still doesn't get the reference. He wasn't here. Get me down. She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble. Okay, Emily, calm down. No, Emily. I'm the one who was wrong. Huh? Could you tell me could you tell your mother I'm sorry? What do you have to be sorry about? I was just about to make a terrible mistake. Oh, look at him happy. But it's all right now. Oh, okay. You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of Justice Minister is very complicated, you see. Okay. But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize. I don't think I did anything. But okay, I'll apologize. That's a good girl. Okay, Papa. Have a good night. I love you. I love you too, Emily. Good night, sweetheart. That's sweet. Mama, I'm sorry that I got you stuck up there. Mama? I'm sorry. My goodness, why this sudden change? I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand. Oh, Emily. I thought all you ever did was write those weird novels. That makes me a little sad. Papa said the job of Justice Minister was complicated. Yes, your father's job is very, very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right, I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up after all. And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them. You probably shouldn't. You're not old enough for that. What? Oh, maybe you'd better wait until you're a little older for that. Oh, okay. So Emily, if you're feeling a little more charitable towards your old mama, do you think you could let me down now? You know, I would love to do that, but I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now. She's dying. Oh no! Tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline. It looks like the only thing pressing on me will be this chandelier. I don't know why I said do. Here's to Papa and Mama's darling angel. I could at least let her down from the chandelier, right? All of a sudden, everybody's getting along again. Such an abrupt change, I can't understand it. Is this what family is all about? In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. I don't know where Camilla is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office where everybody is waiting for the prison van. I mean, I think like the biggest problems with most of these puzzles is the very specific timing of where characters are. Like, that was the problem with the van, and when I first played the game, the problem that I had with the chandelier. The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Camilla is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still just as furrowed as ever. Quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter is safe, he seems to still be in the depths of despair. Well, obviously it's still a tricky situation. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is going to happen. I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake, and for mine. He did it. Cabanella did it. No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. What did he do? But one question. I can't help but notice your daughter is safe. And yet you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us, Papa? Ugh. Of course, there is still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. Oh, so he did explain that situation, I guess. Was that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Even though she was supposed to be killed if the police got involved? I guess as long as he didn't call them, they don't have like a... They're not like watching the building, maybe? Please let me think in peace until the prison van arrives. I wonder if Lynn is at the park yet. Until we get her report, I guess I'll just have to wait here. This continued distress of the ministers. Is there really something more to it, like the inspector in white said? Let's ask him and find out. Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist? That thank you I expressed. That was meant for you. I would hope so. Again, Cabanella did nothing. You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you. We've actually known you knew. We've actually known you know for quite a while now, but I had no idea they were the powers of the dead or of ghosts. You knew about these powers? Known? Known about what? We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others, a manipulator. What's this? That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Zhao's. Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know? Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all about the huge mistake this foolish man made. There are some cases in this country right now that are under a top secret investigation. So that's why everyone was in prison at that specific prison for, like, leaking information and wanting curry. There are some cases in this country now that are under a top secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Zhao. Right, they don't share too much top secret information with the inmate in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. It's crazy that it's only 3. And 3 cases have certain points in common. They do they? Tell us more. I realize now, quite desperately, that I basically gave Zhao and Justice Minister the same voice, and I'm trying my best to differentiate them. The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible. Impossible? The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office, and the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigation report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition. But how could that be? The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. A manipulator, huh? That's when a special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. I like to point out with how, like, open this ghost dimension is for us to talk to each other, that this means that when Lin told Zhao that she knew about Camilla being the one that killed her mother, the Justice Minister had to have been there too and just kind of didn't say anything. Some unknown powers has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanella has been studying these cases. He has he? Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector. The first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective. Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anyone. That's so stupid, Zhao. That's, like, I get it, that's not what happened, but that's so stupid that you said that. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures, but also that I don't think that really means it couldn't happen from, like, someone else. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake. What? Big mistake? You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it? I suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanella can hear this too. We're out of the spiral dimension. There's something I'd like the two of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Why did Zhao exclamation mark like he wasn't prepared for him to say something? Inspector Cabanella, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist, and I did it. I learned the truth of that firsthand. What's this? A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Zhao's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. Huh? I was being controlled. Oh wow, he's freaking out about that one. What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister. He seemed... What's going on? This document, what am I doing? Can't you just void it after the fact? No, I mustn't sign it! Oh! No! What have I done? I guess that's why the kidnapping has to happen, but... Wait, don't deliver that document! I'm gonna still deliver it because you handed it to me. That's when it started. That's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began. Fear, despair, and suffering? That's too many things, Prime Minister. At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated. Did not? And my memory of the event was only hazy at best. That's fair then. So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, eh? Signing execution orders is part of the Justice Minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. That's really silly, but okay. But the next day, it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Cabanella's report on the existence of a manipulator. As the Minister of Justice, I couldn't admit that what had happened. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anyone that what had happened. I suppose, but it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister. Yes, I know I should have. I was running away from the problem. I mean, especially since Cabanella did a report. And she walked into his office with her drink. And then my wife found out I was worried about something. Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it. Oh god, her hair is flaring up. If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out. Oh sure, she did actually have a good reason. And then, with the kidnapping tonight, with it thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. Except I really tried my hardest to deny it. And I almost got away with it too if it wasn't for that meddling ghost. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody. So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. That makes sense. I thought it was because of the, kidnapping. So there's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. And, well, I'm not. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. What I'm not fine with is the fact that a person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. Speaking of desk lamp, I should go talk to them. Apparently, different ghosts get different ghost tricks. But I never imagined that tonight, out of all nights, the holiest of night, my deadline, I would find out where this kind of power comes from. Where it comes from. Inspector Cabanella. This manipulator is a ghost, a departed spirit. You notice how, like, protruded his jaw is when it's not the portrait mode? A spirit? As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now. What? What did you say? Zhao, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too. I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you. Also the guards that are in the room? Spirit, ghost, gods in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister. I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir. Did this whole ghost... Oh, look at him go! Inspector! Did this ghost and spirit thing make him think of something? He really ran out quick. This is Lynn, I'm at the park. We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence? Well, the situation here is, it's kind of difficult to explain. Sissel, if you're there, come to the park immediately. What happened now? Very busy night. Looks like your help is needed, Sissel. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Trick time. check out the junkyard. I know there's like an urgent matter, but I'm curious. I do think occasionally these places do have some things that happen, but sometimes I just don't feel like wasting my time. Hey, why so quiet? Aw, he's not the lamp. Ray? What's going on? Maybe he isn't here anymore. Fair enough. I mean, that's kind of why I don't go to old places when I don't have to. Because nothing really happens, does it? Then calls and I oblige. I take off towards Tensec Park, the place where clearly something big is taking place. The manipulator, the person whose very existence sheds new light on everything, Detective Zhao's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lin have been manipulated into shooting me? Find out next time on Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective.